Holy crap balls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Talking Manchester. I am your host, Cousin Roy, everybody's cousin and some people's uncle. Oh my goodness, let's jump right into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all saw that press conference by Cristiano Ronaldo, and we are definitely going to talk about that today. It's the only thing I'm going to talk about today. Yo, Cristiano Ronaldo just gave an incredible press conference. Very well. The questions that were asked were very well crafted, well asked, well put, well timed, to the extent that Ronaldo actually gave a very honest feedback and honest opinion of the club. He has come out and said that really, without actually ever blaming somebody or pointing the fingers at anybody, he has come out and said that there are youngsters in the team that at times are not wanting to listen to advice that is given. So therefore, if you don't listen to that advice that is given, what he said was, then you must look yourself in the mirror, see where have flaws, and you need to work on those flaws. And he said it's not a question about, because the host was asking him, the interview was asking him a lot of questions on tactics and whether tactics were part of it, and whether learning with Rangnick was important and all that. But he said no, like every club you go to, you can talk about tactics, but he said it's the mentality. Damn, man. I'm telling you, he went like one right jab like this, pow. Then he came like one left jab, what? But the player's learning, bam. It's like, oh, but you know, the tactics, the coach said, no, the coach, no, but you need to have mentality, bam. Like, bro, he was like Muhammad Ali, man, Mike Tyson, like dodging, bam, bam. He came with those winners, son. Man, look, I shared it in the page. Go and check it out, like and subscribe for more stuff like that. And I said this guy reminded me of the team that I absolutely fell in love with, man. The whole the Beckham Roy Keane team, and the team and Ronaldo was in. This is the way that we have been deprived of this kind of speech, this kind of mentality, this kind of strong-headed, calm, decisive, and with that Manchester United spirit, man. Tell me I'm wrong. Ronaldo was spitting some hot fire, bro. What's up, man? Okay, look, let's just get all right into it. And oh yeah, we knew things, man. Everything's like all over the place. Okay, pages, monitor screens are all over the place. So give me. Okay, I got my notes set. Okay. So of course strategy is important, but character means more. It all depends on the player and not the coaches or the press or the whatever. So if you are proud of yourself, have some dignity. That's where it started off, man. He said when I was 18 and 19 years old, the seniors who they came in and they say, hey, there are certain things that you are doing that you need to improve on. Okay, forgot to put the thing out. I got excited, man. Yo, it's like a fight. So he said when the players came in, there were certain things. Then he was 18, 19 years old, where they came and told him off. But he said that instead of externalizing, he internalized it, and he said, hey, you know what? Maybe there's a reason why they're telling me this, and it's because maybe I'm not good enough. So he went back, he found a way how to get better, and he improved himself. But he said the other players don't accept that. He did say, I'm not talking about our players, but he said in general, he said he has kids. He said he knows how when you're a bit hard with them, they do the exact opposite of what you want, right? But the main point is it must come from inside. So if you don't have it inside, then you're not going to do anywhere. So it's just the one that look in the mirror and then do your best. So he doesn't want. So look, man. That means for a player to come out and say that now at this time at Manchester United when we're in seventh place or eighth place or whatever it is, those are some telling signs in my opinion. I feel that it has come to a point where somebody needed to say something out in the press instead of us listening to stupid Maguire and his and the bullshit bullshit answers and remarks throwing only under the bus. There you go. But in order to get there, they need to find a way how to get there. So that's why I'm saying give Rangnick some time. That one I don't really want to get into, because Rangnick does need some time. But there's a problem with mentality, man. It seems like all these times we've been saying about how the players are not stepping out, how the guys are not stepping out, how their factions, their cliques, and all that, right? The news report said, complaining about how it's man, we go play until 5:30, bam. Doesn't matter. Oh no, we gotta do double sessions, bam. Hook right in your face. Man, I'm telling you, man, my Mangekyo is going to emerge. So now you got to find the best way to achieve those results. A few things need changing. And the mindset is to accept that we are not in our best shape at the moment. Now, then he said this, man. When they asked about Manchester United and how the changes all could be done, suddenly he popped out and said this. He asked the fellow, like, let's be honest, in the last 5 to 6 games, do you think we've been playing well? He said no. I'm sure you got. I'm sure you're going to say no. Like there's no way you can say we played well. Let's be honest. Even like let's be honest. He said we have a squad that is good enough, but they don't believe in themselves. So now for me, that's a big question of belief here, man. There's a huge problem with belief in this team. We have a good squad. Why not believe that we can do better? We have to be positive to try and change things to play as Manchester United fans want. And this is why we are not gonna give up. He said only weak people quit. That's that hot fire that I'm talking about. That only weak people quit. You see what I'm saying? There is issues in this club, and I'm trying to find out who these fellas are. Like I really, I'm trying to figure out who are these guys who are actually bitching and complaining. And you tied in with what Rangnick said last week, and I said on the cast as well that obviously the players that are not playing are the ones who are complaining, right? So the players who are not playing are obviously the ones who are complaining. And then today we have Ronaldo saying that we're trying to give some guys some criticism. They don't want to play. Past 5 6 games we haven't been playing well. We got a team, but no one got belief. So who are these guys who are actually not stepping up? I got a huge huge even if you look through that crystal ball, I'm right now still pointing the fingers. So let's ask Junson, who are these fellas who are who Ronaldo is talking about that is not stepping up to play with his weak mentality? My my
I mean,
my my ball is broken.
uh, I mean, looking at it, I mean, the few suspect fellas, I think one of them is it looks like Wan Bissaka because he over the last few months actually, you can see that he's losing that confidence in him when he first arrived. You know, somehow he's making a lot of mistakes. You know, and then I think a little bit on Shaw as well, especially the England players. Those the one that had a bad game in the finals of the Euro. I think Rashford could be one of them as well. Greenwood could be one of them, but because their body language is telling everything. So I feel that these are the few that he's frustrated with. I'm not
That's a
sure
good
about
point.
yeah, I'm not sure about Fred though. Fred looks like he's on a high at the moment, so I don't think so. Fred is in
I
that
wouldn't.
that
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think he's on a high. You know, and he's actually playing rather okay or rather well this season. So I have a feeling it's the England players. Maybe that's the reason why they were saying that there's a rift within the cliques.
Yeah, I'm trying to put the I was I thought I watched it like 3 4 times, taking notes and all that, and I was trying to put the pieces together because that's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just come here and regurgitate what it was said, and I'm trying to put
Yep.
the pieces together to see who were these guys that he's talking about. And of course, like you said, the players who are not playing, so it had to be this the clear ones would be like Lingard and all that not leaving. And
Mm-hmm.
but I'm telling myself Lingard is not playing, so
Mm-hmm.
does that even matter? So
Yep.
maybe Sancho is only playing off and on. Greenwood, like you said, I think spot there.
Mm-hmm.
Or off and on, no one and iffy, right? Iffy, and
Yep.
then the wings, yeah, you're right. And then maybe the I want to put the defense in there. Only Maggie and Lindelof lah. But
Mm-hmm.
remember, one of the Sky pundits said that how come Bailly, when he made a mistake, the player went to him to pat him and tell him it's okay. He just brushed his hand off. Right? There was some kind of little bit of like oversensitivity going on the pitch. That one also I didn't like. So maybe at one point, maybe he was like, "Hey, Maggie's playing so badly. Why isn't coach picking me?" So 3 4 guys lah,
Mm.
3 4 girls with their purses, not proving. And everyone said Donny really proves is very professional when he's playing. So I'm thinking it's not him. So I really, man, it's so disheartening for him to come out and say like, if you don't want to listen to me, if you need help, I'm the first fella there.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't want to listen to me, then make sure that you do your job. I was like, damn, bro, what's up? And if you
Cold,
don't,
man. It was cold. It's fiery and it's cold at the same time, man. You're getting burned, you know?
yeah,
Getting
he
burned.
was like, though. then you better do your job. And if you don't do your job right, then go and find internalize. But he didn't use that word. He said go and find a reason why you didn't do well and try to do yourself better. And then he quickly jumped to the when I was 18, 19.
Yep.
He
Yep.
immediately jumped to that.
Yep. How he was taught by the older players, and he
Uh,
said
and he took
absorb,
it.
just absorb. I mean,
Correct.
he have a very good point actually. He did mention that he say what they are sharing with you is what they have gone through, and they are telling you from their experience, and you should just receive it lah and learn from it lah.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
he moved on to the 5-6 games. He when we were talking about how the team is playing and that mentality and the interview, fantastic. I said in my
Yeah,
intro, I don't know when you popped in. I
yeah,
think it's a bit,
yeah. I heard. Yep.
give me a day or two. Let me everything's like new studio.
New studio lah,
So
new feel.
yeah, I think
Starting
so.
to get it.
New studio. We're growing, man. Yo, 5 million.
That's why I
Anyway,
moved to a new studio already.
you said the mirror back there, so I look brighter now. It's like so much clearer. Anyway,
Mhm.
so 5 million. So when he said, like, let's be honest, 5-6 games we didn't play well. I think the interview was, yeah, he said, yeah, we didn't play well at all. You cannot say we played well, and it seems like the we have a good enough squad, but they don't believe in themselves.
Mhm.
So you if we have to be positive United to exact these changes, and then the whole play as Manchester United fan. This is why we don't give a whatever lah. But
No, but yeah, I mean, as a fan, and I'm very happy to hear players being very upfront like that. I mean, literally, I mean, I'm glad that that the players, or at least Cristiano, realize that the fans are not happy at all. I think that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason why he just straight away went into the what I call the dressing room after the game and didn't even stay back after that.
you see, when he talks like this, how strong
Hmm.
and steady, and you I tend to forget about and forgo about all that petulance on the pitch and all that. And even talking about it now, I feel like as though that those must be now lah the reason why he's so he's so sorry, the thing just
Disappointed,
start, yeah, because maybe certain instructions where he's
frustrated,
telling them to
disappointed.
do, he's seeing 70%.
Mm. Mm. You can see that he's very frustrated. He is very frustrated, and it is very frustrating to see. I mean, one of our star players like that as well. And as a
Mm.
fan, it hurts us. Yes, and you can feel it. I mean, the aura. That's why I say. I mean, the last few games, you can feel that it's just not there. What is wrong with the team? Are they even playing football?
And the one line, the only ones who give up are the only ones who quit or give up are the ones who give up are weak mentally.
Hmm.
Ah, man, that's the Mike Tyson first round.
It was
He
sakit,
saw
eh?
you, he fake you with the top, then you put your hand out, then he came in, then just knocked your ass out. That was the Tyson knockout. Oh man, that was like, I'm listening to it now in the
Eh,
background. Let me just get that line.
do you think this kind of feels like how the Roy Keane, the Roy Keane's interview back then, the one that got him into so much trouble, the
Oh,
one the one that he called out a lot of players,
the
and
one on Menu TV, right?
yeah,
They got
yeah,
into trouble. Nah,
I think is I mean this is
this
more
is
like
nothing.
this is more on the more polite version of it lah.
Yeah, I mean that one, if I remember correctly, Roy singled out like three of them and said all three of these ones played pretty badly. But I
One of them
remember
is
watching it.
Fletcher.
Sorry, yeah, I remember watching it. I agree with Keane in all the
Mhm.
talks he's had since that. I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what
mean,
he made.
actually, they when they interviewed Fletcher, he was saying also. I mean, it's normal.
Normal.
Actually, he don't feel it. He said it's normal.
Uh,
It's good. It's a constructive
Fletcher
criticism.
kena. Fletcher
Fletcher
kena,
is one
right?
of them. He's one of the person in the list.
It was okay. I definitely watched it. I don't remember word for word. I recall there were two, three guys he blasted. I
Mhm.
thought it was fine.
It was fine.
Because the club were trying to get rid of him, lah. Right? That
Yeah,
whole story.
yeah.
Yeah. This one,
Sensitive lah.
this one, Muay Caliente, man. I'm like, whoa, what's up, bro? Call him out. Put him out there. So look, clear out. I think this Hassan Zakaria, whatever, Happy Dick is already
Mhm.
most guaranteed to be coming in. I think 100% by January 30th or February 2nd,
Mhm.
whatever it is, he'll be here.
I just hope
I'm
that we don't pay over the top for him lah.
Yeah, his clause was I put it in the Facebook, was in the group. You can all y'all can go check it out if you're watching. 6 million only because his contract running out in five months. So they might as well just kick him. I think they're already going to snap him up. The one I'm
Mhm.
concerned is with the CB lah. Anyway, we'll talk about Ronaldo first. So this one now, he when they went and talked about how he's playing all over the world and
Mhm.
how playing all over the team. He said, "Look, man, I play all over the world. I know that. I can tell you for a fact that the Premier League is the bloody hardest. There's no other league that is close to it, and it's I won't accept any less than third place. He asked him, "So what about this season now, where you are, and as a Manchester club like Manchester United, what do you do?" He said, "I won't accept that we are not. Manchester United should be involved in everything important,
Hmm.
and I won't accept the fact that we are just going to settle for 6, 7, 8 places." He said, "I'm not wasting my time." He said, "We still have a chance to win the Champions League, and we won't stop there for anything less than third place." What's up? Harry Maguire say, "Oh yeah, yeah, I hope we can do well because the guy's just coming back from COVID. So I'm Harry Maguire, I'm the captain. So I hope we can do our best." I mean, the guys were tired, but there's no excuse.
Yep.
We didn't know the tactic, but that's no excuse. It's a new manager. We're trying to learn. He say, but it's no excuse. You won't hear that bullshit from Harry Maguire for Ronaldo. Straight up, we crap. I don't know why people got no belief. If you
Hmm.
want, I'm looking at myself every day, so try and better myself, and I believe him 110%. That's why from day one until now, I have not changed my mind, I have not changed my word, and I've always stuck to the fact that, yeah, even though the Joel Bear, you can eat my shots, even though everyone wants to share and say, Ronaldo shouldn't be in a team, Nolan, crap.
I mean, that's the reason why I think I think for Oli, I think that's the reason why they got him in to get change their mentality, the winning mentality.
He said that too, right? In the interview,
Mm.
yeah, in the beginning part, he said, yeah, we need a big change. A new
Someone that
manager has
has
come.
that mentality and someone with that whole aura, and he felt that Ronaldo was the right person to help this younger group of players to progress forward the next
No,
step.
and even though Oli is the one who brought him in, he mentioned about Oli and how, and he asked him how difficult was
Hmm.
it for you, and I said hard, for sure hard. But he said, you have to live in the present and the moment. So at a certain point, when he was asked about some criticism and he moving forward, how to change, he said, "I'm not the person to come here and say what we need to do changing because it's unethical." Bam! Double uppercut, slam, wipe ribs right in the lower ribs, and then fake another one to the ribs because how professional is that, man? Harry Maguire say, "What do you think we need to change?" Like, "Oh, I think maybe we need to come together. We need to play as a collective. Unimind Eternals. I just watched it yesterday. It was pretty good. Critics, I don't know what you're talking about. It was a nice movie. I thought it was cool. We need to get the Unimind, and then once we get the Unimind, we can play." That's what Harry Maguire would have said. Homeboy here coming up straight up like, "What's up?"
I think he just came in, dude. You're all not performing. Step up, man. I think to sum it up, step up.
Expect the hot fire. Oh man, I tell you, man, this was the interview that I was waiting for. This is the interview that I want to see, and I'm going to. I did not. I asked Junson, but I did not really concretely say who my picks were for the guys who I thought were causing problems. I
Mhm.
want to put it on record so I can. Okay, I'll put not playing Alex Telles 100%. That's
Mhm.
my number one guy because Alex Telles was playing very well. He was always my pick. I mean, I don't want to simply change, but even I know Telles was always my pick over Shaw.
Mhm.
Telles is one. Donny is another one. Greenwood is another one.
Mhm.
Give me a sec. Let there be silence. Let there be awkward silence. It's Scott McTominay. It's Donny Van de Beek lah. It's the 1, 2, 3 lah. It's the Teles, it's the Donny Van de Beek, and it's the Greeny lah. Because Lingard, I think, has been complaining, but when Linda made his intentions clear that he wants to leave, then I don't care lah, and he's not playing also. Right now, if you want to pick the players who are complaining, has to be the players that are at least on the
The
subs also,
starting,
right?
yeah, the starting lineup or at least the sub lineup. Those that is supposed to still continue playing are not those that's going to leave lah.
So I forget about Martial, forget about Lingard, because those would be top. I don't like Dean Henderson. Forgot. Yeah, lucky I took my time. I don't like Dean Henderson bitching, man. What do you think? I'm gonna put that as a caption. I want to talk about this. All right. What do you think, bro?
I mean, he have to prove himself lah. I mean, he had to prove himself all over again lah. Because the thing is, I mean, you are going against one of the best goalkeepers in the world in the here, and if you think that you're entitled to just come in and start again, think again. I mean, you have to prove it lah. I mean,
Hey, hey, cousin Roy, boost to shot. on Saturday, how many you took, Henderson? Probably just one, still one. Cousin Roy, booster shot Saturday, your morning, be done. Coming do a show on Saturday night. I want to talk about. I want to see how I feel. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Sorry, I cut you off, but
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, bro. He didn't take
yeah,
the thing.
yeah. The thing is, he's complaining so much. Let your football do all the talking. If you feel that you don't want to compete anymore, then go. Because the thing is, if you want to compete, then you compete. You push De Gea to the edge. I mean, he did it last season, and I have to give credit to him. He did it last season, and he
Ah,
pushed De
yeah,
Gea out of the team
yeah.
for quite a while.
Mm.
And he should continue with that kind of mentality. You know, if you're good enough, you can play. I mean, that's what all the previous MU managers as well. If you're good enough, you
Spit,
can play.
bro.
Yeah. So
Spit.
just play. Don't complain. Just play. I mean, and then I think Ralph also said the same thing. Why do you want to complain to the media? Talk to me.
Mm,
Talk to me. I
mm.
see. The thing is nowadays with so I sound like an old man already. But nowadays, with social media, everybody. I mean, all the players are very careful and they're using their social media to to convey all this kind of message. The thing is, you have to always remember you are representing Manchester United to look like you are. I mean, you have to be united with your team members as well. And the keywords is united.
And that's what the fella said. So, and
Yep.
then here you have to be the biggest culprit in the world. The world's see, I cannot see. I face. I gotta fix it up. There we go. The biggest culprit in the world. Who Hey, dude, are
Yes.
you this should be on Twitch, man? Are you
Can you hear me?
driving?
Can you hear me?
Can you're
Can you
clear.
hear me?
All
You're
good,
clear.
man.
Can
Yeah,
you hear
very
us?
good, very good. I'm just
Hey,
heading to the hotel, but it's all right. No,
We,
uh,
I'm
we
on
got to
the
see
way.
your face, man. We got to see your face, man.
Oh, you can see my face.
there you go,
Ah,
Can
there
you
you
not
go.
see my face?
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
okay.
what man? Are you driving? No.
No, I just heading to the parking. It's all right. So tell
So
me.
hey,
So
so we are at the juncture where we are trying to figure out after watching that Ronaldo saying, the some of the young kids in these days is very difficult for them to accept criticism. So we came to a point after breaking it down and all that. At this point, we're trying to figure out who are these Mairis who are complaining about not being able to play, about Ralph Ragnick's tactics, about and everything. Who do you suspect? I just gave my three. Junsun gave his three. What's yours?
isn't this the problem? First thing first, we need the change of each management or each manager in that sense. Everybody has a different style. What time you wake up, what time you start, how do you go, how hard you play, and all that. Yeah. I mean, how gone a day? Alex Ferguson, everybody's there on the pitch at 5:30 in the morning, 5:45, and Ferguson didn't step on the pitch. He watches from the stand on top. Yeah, in
Yeah.
Carrington, and
See the thing,
looks
dude.
down.
We
But
we don't
and
we,
and
we
then we
don't
got issues. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
no no
Yeah.
we don't know what Rangnick's coaching there, but we know he's changed it up a little bit because he needs to more time with his team. Then came that news where players were complaining about having to stay until five
Look,
thirty and blah blah. And then today,
let's look at Barcelona. Let's look at Barcelona and Xavi came back. Yeah, what did Xavi do first? Extend 2 hours, cut start earlier, cut lunch times, control diet. I mean, isn't that something you do when you play for Barcelona? Isn't it something you do when you play for Man United? Mate,
Yeah.
when you
Agree,
play for
man.
Man United, you expect to be there at 5:30 in the morning at the pitch. Play up, go for breakfast, play again, second breakfast, play in. This is when you train, man. Louis, you and I, we did national camps.
mm,
Man, even that was tough. Yeah, up at 6:30. By 7,
what
you're on the
six?
clock.
The stupid thing that one time they got 4:30. I was like, for what lah?
No,
Remember that
no.
4:31?
Let's flip it back.
I hate
If
that.
I talk about industries, I work in construction industry, but oil and gas, is up here. Construction is somewhere down here. Yeah, and everybody else. When you go and look at the best, you work at the best. Oil and gas, I used to get up at 5:45 and be at work by 7 in the morning because that's expected of us. 6:45, we're all there, finish breakfast. 7 o'clock, we're having a meeting. 7:15, we're at work. That's what it is now.
Yeah.
That's
So
why you
who?
pay the extra
So who are these
promo, yeah?
players? Who do you think this player is suspect? Like he said, I don't know whether you saw that the whole thing because it's kind of hard to find it. It's all
Oh, I'm
blah,
going
blah.
to be very harsh
It,
now, huh? I'm
yeah,
going to be very
he said
straight and be
some of
very
the
Please do.
harsh.
youngsters are
Please
not.
do.
I'm talking about Greenwood's a pain in the ass. He's
All
a
about
star
Greenwood.
with
Wow.
a edge on his head, on his shoulder. Rashford plays like a cock, man. When's the last time you played? Oh my God! When's the last time I saw Rashford play really as a Rashford? He's not fit. He can't chase the ball. He doesn't do that sprint anymore. Everybody's catching up. What the fuck are you talking about? It's nonsense. Greenwood, good, class, pacey fleur, fit as fuck. No brain, what? No, come on, bro. If Ronaldo turns around and fucks you, imagine if they had Roy Keane in the team, everybody gonna want to slap, bro.
On, bro. The players be wanting to leave in
If you
January,
had
February,
Vieira in the
March,
team
April,
and
May.
Junsen, you will appreciate this. If you had Vieira in the team, same thing, he'll beat the shit out of you. Imagine if they had Kenton on the team, every motherfucker gonna want side kick lah. I promise.
Everybody will get the kung fu kick, man.
Yes, am I wrong? No. But even then, with Uncle Mike, I'm talking about our own grassroots, Lois. When I
Mm.
play cricket, Uncle Mike or Coach Lee from Klang or your coach in Ipoh, Mike, they used to breakers, rapers, and we now what do we do? Put a head down, follow, run, go for it, go for it, go for it. That's fitness, lah, bro. We're not even fit as a team. You want
I
us to
mean,
play Rangnick style? You think we
we
have the breath to do it? Nah, brother.
man, it
They're
won't be
all
here.
half
Yeah,
baked.
it'll be up there. Yeah, in the big
So when you
leagues.
come back to what Ronaldo said, the kids can't take criticism. What an athlete he is. He's not a skillful guy, huh? He's a hard worker. But the
Yeah.
one thing about Ronaldo is a complete player. He can jump, he can shoot, he can dribble, he can run, and bro, he can run back and defend and pull that. So that is a player, lah, bro. Box to box.
Mhm.
Fuck, when are we going to see a Vidal again, or Keane again, or Vieira again, or Henry that used to horn the left wing? What are you talking about anymore? What kind of players do we have anymore? You want to put this team against the Beckhams, the Giggs, the Scholesies, and all that? We will rape
Yeah,
this team, man. 8090.
Goya.
True, man.
Yeah,
Spot on.
I think yeah, Greenwood, Rashford. We had Teles, Donny, and maybe one Bisaka as well in
D
this in
D
this
Tellis.
list
Donny is
of.
barely touched the ball.
I
He's the
tell you,
playmaker like
man,
Zidane.
so
Yeah,
sad.
barely touched the ball. You want him to do something? Nothing.
Travesty,
Travesty.
travesty.
Alex
It's
Tellers, I can't remember. He used to be the
tell.
best left back, or the best upcoming left back.
Mm,
Don't play him. What is he going to do, bro? Look
yeah,
at how Shaw play and plays like Shaw lah.
that's why it's hard,
You
to get
think?
in now in the spot. Mm.
And then we were fighting for Shaw to be first team, first team, first team. Shaw, do you know what Shaw's problem was? For 8 years, we couldn't play him because he had a fucking problem. Discipline problem. Plays PS till about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, can't wake up for training. It's
Yeah,
God's truth, huh? This is God's truth. This is the reality of it. Don't we all do it? Play games till about 3 in the morning, go to work red eyed and fuck and do shit. But you know, as a professional Ferrano, you're earning 100,000, 120,000, 300,000 a week. Pogba can barely run the pitch.
yeah. Let's talk about
A
Pogba for a
god,
sec here. I
a
want to ask
god of
you.
left and right leg. Yeah, go for it.
Do you think that like right now they're talking about this midfield and all being so crap, and I'm putting money on the Zakaria filler coming 100%. It like everyone bitching about the midfield, right? I feel like right now is the prime time for these poggers to just come in and just take it. But he's before you answer, let me give you this. Before the rumor was they're giving you 500,000, right? I believe there's some truth to it, 100%. Also, today's news I read, Salah new contract only 300,000 pounds, and homeboy is happy. What do you think?
What's the difference? There. What's the difference?
Almost
Pogba is
double,
getting,
man.
Pogba is
500
getting
and 300, and
Pogba is getting 350,000. Raiola is getting 150,000. That's the reality of
yeah,
that.
that's right.
Okay, let's not just talk about the
Yeah,
money now, right?
yeah.
Raiola is getting about 100,000,
Just go
120,000,
and just give a
right?
hook, lah.
And Pogba gets the rest. That's agent to shit. That's just he picked the right
Right.
agent lah. Salah,
Mm-mm.
I have to ask this question. Liverpool win everything. They've been high up there. They got no money. Fuck's wrong with their money? Hey, don't spit your whatever it is, bro. How big is this motherfucker?
Yeah, and what
Stop
about
dancing.
Bailly leaving also to Milan? I think it's sad. He's a good player, but getting injured too much. I think he'll be one of the best in Italy.
I think it's a smart move, lah. He's not been in the team. You want another Jones scenario, huh? 8, 9 years Jones hasn't played for the team. He's been seen down there. Do you remember when we bought Jones from Blackburn? Most
Yeah,
up and
yeah,
coming freaking central defender
yeah,
in the
yeah.
Premier League back
Score
then.
goals, can play in midfield. He could do it all. And
Smart
then
guy and good technically and good what I call it a smart guy.
yeah, he was the utility guy, like the O'Shea and
He
the West Brom.
kind of showed that until his fitness failed. In the last game, what game was that? Where we can have Wolves. I think it was Wolves. Yeah, it was Wolves. He played a brilliant first half. He pretty much held his line until he made a mistake lah. That was tiredness lah. That was lack of match fitness, lack of match sharpness. This is about that lah. Otherwise, I think he held his own. A good, solid English defender, not too
Yeah.
uh,
So what do you think about him
flamboyant.
leaving? If he leaves, I
Yes.
don't see anybody else on the radar that we're trying to buy. What's going to happen to the defense then?
We feel that we have enough centre backs, don't we?
We think I look,
Between,
I'm already.
between Captain Maguire, between Rafael Varane, and of course our great Lindelof, lah, which fucked us
Mm.
over the last weekend as well.
That's
The
why I was
last game.
thinking, are they
What
going to
do you
lose
think
Matip?
about what do you think about Maguire? I want to hear from you.
I think Maguire is not captain. First
Mhm.
thing to do, remove him from captain. Lah. Then they will change his game and he will change the defense. Now he's boss, what? So he doesn't do very much. Every needs to, and when Lindelof cannot live up to the standard, you saw what happened, what? Hey, you saw World Cup. I was it Euro, sorry. You saw Euro and how Lindelof played with a solid team, huh? And it was a solid team.
Mhm.
Yeah. The Swedes were the best defense, I thought, until towards the semifinals. Am I right? Wrong. I can't remember.
Yep.
But they were pretty much that unit. Yeah. But here you got one flunky of Maguire. Now he's captain. You give him one more chip on his shoulder. He's a joke, lah. You
So
know
we all
what?
everyone
Put
seems to
Varane,
be in
put
agreement.
Varane, take off the captaincy for Maguire. Put Varane in, partner him with Lindelof. Let Varane have his time. I mean, the man played for Real Madrid and won Champions League with them, lah.
Mhm.
Right?
Hey, I've been saying put Varane as the captain. If you check out my lineups that I've been putting up on the page, Varane's my captain. I'm thinking, you know what? I don't care. Either Junsu and so the other time say with
I
De
don't think,
Gea,
I don't
Bruno,
think,
or
I don't think you're
Ronaldo.
wrong. I kind of agree with you. I don't think you're wrong. Somebody stable, somebody
Uh,
not too flamboyant, somebody kind of level-headed. Yeah,
And a
yes.
proven winner.
Not a guy that goes to Greece and
Yeah.
fucking throws a oh my god, you finish the season, go get drunk. Seriously?
yeah.
It's your captain, ah? No lah.
Yeah. I hope he can stay because I think that injury came because he wasn't able to keep up with the tempo of the game, and then now he's
Agreed.
come back. I'm glad so much stability in the back.
Yep.
Lindelof is gone. Heart problem doesn't seem to be a problem, but I think he's out now. We're losing Bailly, so another body gone. If you have to rely on Jones, cannot. No way, please, no way. That heart's going to give way. The legs is going to give way after the third game. So we're going to rely on and Harry Maguire and number one, he has to stop giving press conferences after the game, stop wearing the armband so he can focus on defense. I said this
Hey,
many shows back. I'm
is
saying
that
it
our
again.
problem? Is that really our problem? Our problem is our wingers don't fall
Well,
back.
if your captain is playing badly, it's hard for others to
No.
listen. That's
Why?
why I
Because
think Ronaldo.
you put the two center midfielders, you expect them to cover the whole pitch. Ah. No. I think our wingers need to fall back. Man, as a
Hey,
winger,
this
I played winger in rugby, I played
we,
winger in hockey, and I played winger in football and futsal. Mate, a winger's job is to up, down, box to box. I mean, end to end, man. Now, wait, when this attack that we have and we expect what we have, no, forget about
look,
Ronaldo,
we're playing
forget
four
about
two two
Fernandez.
two.
Fernandez will never defend. Ronaldo will never defend. Now you got to counter this team. Come on, bro. Yeah, with
Look,
two center back, two center midfielders. Expect to pull wide. You expect the four buggers at the back
it's
to hold
very
everything
weird.
up.
I've said many times on the show, so I don't understand this. If can anybody come like give a proper explanation? Because I don't understand this 4-2-2-2, bro. You know what I mean? Like the other day, one of the games, forgot which game because they're all
Oh,
weird. You could see
I
them,
was
bro, running
talking.
all
I
over.
was talking about 4-2-3-1, which I didn't like as well.
Because the
Right
previous game,
now,
huh?
4-2-2-2 is a completely different game. 4-2-2-2 is almost like playing a tiki taka. Always having 4 to 5 players come zone. My, have you? I just watched the Barca, but Barca control the whole game. Tempo, play. Real Madrid countered. However, they play very well behind the defense. But you know what, man? That game you want to play this 4-2-2-2 is Barca's control game. The tiki taka. You want to play this game? Gegen press, high press, and man, at any one time around the ball, 3 to 4 players. 5 players, you definitely got the ball back in a minute. But I mean, this what does it come down to? Fitness, up, down, being able to run box to box, line to line, point to point. Come on, do we have this? Half the fuckers can't breathe after they touch the ball.
Yeah, that's why the second half is
It's a
always
joke. It's a
so
joke.
low
It's a joke.
energy.
You can't play futsal.
Ain't no
You
Fergie
can't run.
time,
You
man.
can't have,
What
we
nonsense is
are playing
going on
futsal. Huh?
here?
We're playing a short game, huh? A small game,
Yeah.
a triangle, quadruple, hexagonal game.
Mhm.
Everybody's got to be able to move, dynamic, on their feet. Now, come on. Here we are. At the end of the day, we throw it back and we throw a long ball. Why? Because we can't keep up. Everybody needs to breathe. No lah. Terrible.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
they
You watch the Barca Real Madrid, the Copa game now,
no no no
semi-final?
no the whole game no.
Oh, outstanding. Outstanding. I thought Barca had it.
The
I
three
personally thought
two
they had it.
so
Zavi had a
finish it.
good what I call
Let
plan,
me go first.
actually.
Xavi came in. He had that Barca tiki taka plan that he had from his days. But man, the team are fit enough. The team have the drive. My God, they want to play the game lah. Shit.
Hmm.
Any one time there's 4 players around the ball. Oh my God. But Real Madrid is that much upper lah. Ancelotti, they're a better team. Barca is a
I mean, they have
slight.
the belief, lah. I think because Barca, their confidence has been hit,
Yeah,
but
the
quite badly.
belief.
Yeah,
Yes. A bit of color. Give them
yeah.
another season to be. Yeah.
Mm.
With Ferran
Mm.
Torres in. Exciting team next season. Yeah. They're rebuilding lah. It's a
Hmm.
rebuild lah. You can see the rebuild. Yeah.
Hmm.
You can see. They took Madrid to the edge. Extra time. To the right edge. And my God, it was a good game to watch.
So
Can you
how
imagine?
can we? You're saying we need to play like the Barca fellas or the Madrid fellas, the Barca fellas.
We need some real players. They need to be fit enough to fucking talk about a game that we're talking about. Why are we
That's
talking about 4
why.
2 or 4-2-3-1? Forget
Hmm.
about 4-3-3 lah. We don't have a player, central midfielder that can hold box to box like a Vidal or Casemiro or Roy Keane or Lothar Matthews. Oh my God, these were players lah. They could
Hmm.
hold the
Yeah,
team in central back. Rather
I
putting winning the world back, yeah.
Actually, even Philip Lam did quite well
Yes,
for Germany and
Philip,
Bayern.
right back, left back. He can even
Lam
play
is awesome.
Yeah,
CDM. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Another
yeah.
player, so fit, so dynamic, so
Hmm.
agile, so that they are, yes, that kind of player. And so comfortable on the ball, that's the word.
You see,
Who's
like
comfortable
right
on the
now,
ball?
very honest, and I don't think any among the three of us also we know very much about Enrique Iglesias and Babagam Shrimp and the latest one, Happy Dick. We don't know my. I'm honest. I don't know my. I want to give comment. I'm not going to go and watch a YouTube video highlight on and then come here and say the guy is great. That ain't right. You all want to know anybody? I see like five fellas tuning in now. Thank you so much. Just now it's a bit higher also, but thank you all very much. Gone down to three now, but you all want to know, listen to Goldbridge and all those guys. They do a better job of it. But I'm thinking we're going to get that midfielder, and that's the only help. I'm very worried about the defense because at one point in one of the games he changed to a
I,
three
I,
back.
I want to ask this question. Okay, we want to go to midfielder. Who are we looking for? Who's the real midfielder we need? Anybody got to say? Kamara.
No, I mean, it's like
Oh, wow. This is
wish list.
out, out there that it can really go and buy.
Oh,
Let's
really
go.
buy, really get. Huh? I didn't think of this actually. Let's see.
Well, you know what? I'm
Quickly.
going to do? Get Busquets from Real Madrid as a temporary while we look for another year. Huh?
Nah, I don't.
All right, Jake, we can go on, but I'm going to end it right here because I'm going to go on tomorrow as well. I want to thank both of you all for tuning in.
Mhm.
I also want to thank the few fellas who came and tuned in here today as well. Thank you all very much. Remember, keep supporting the club, keep supporting the channel. I will see you all next show. Peace out, guys.